Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out what's your style and what suits you. I've got 7 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the Boss Alive perfume sample. Group 2 is the Gucci Bloom sample. Group 3 is Lancôme Belle. Group 4 is Bottega Venetta for Him. Group 5 is Chloe Nomad. Group 6 is YSL Black Opium. And Group 7 is YSL Tuxedo. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be below in the description box. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I make a lot of readings like this. Turn on the notification bell to not miss out on any readings. If you're interested in personal readings, Patreon or PayPal for donations, please check out the information in the description box, and you can also find my Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to come and follow me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Boss Alive fragrance. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. And the 1st house, what people see and the impression you give. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have transformation. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the 10 of Discs. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the 5 of Wands. And the Emperor. And then from the Mystic Mondays Tarot, you have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. I feel like you guys are quite aware of like what suits you and what doesn't suit you. But I'm seeing some of you might be kind of looking in the mirror and realizing that you're not giving out the impression you want to give right now. And it might be time for a big change. I'm also seeing that you guys might like to change your style often. And again, I feel like you're very accustomed to your own face and your own body, and you kind of know what fits and what flatters and what suits you. And I'm seeing this is like the group of people who are very accomplished with fashion, like you're very good with fashion, you know how to put things together. I'm seeing you guys even know how to like clash prints in a way that really works. You might like to wear a lot of different prints. Yeah, I'm seeing like clashing prints, clashing colours, wearing different colours together, different prints together. But at the same time, I feel like you guys might like quite a traditional style. Like very classic cuts, at least, like the shape of your clothes, you might like to be quite classic. I'm also seeing you might dress quite modestly. You might like to cover everything up. But I'm also seeing you might suit quite occasional dresses, like very out there, extravagant pieces. You guys might have quite an extensive wardrobe, and I feel like that's good for you. You might have some pieces which are very, very statement pieces, and I feel like those are like the ones that suit you the most. But like on a day-to-day basis, you won't be able to wear those because it feels like they're quite difficult to clean and things like that. But yeah, I'm seeing on a day-to-day basis you like very comfy, casual clothes, but you like to experiment with different colours, different prints, and also different aesthetics, like different styles, different vibes. Some of you also might be quite unisex in your style, like sometimes you might like to wear more feminine clothes and sometimes slightly more masculine cuts and shapes. I feel like you have fun with fashion, and it's good for you to have fun with fashion. I'm also seeing some of you guys might change your hair a lot, and it might be that your current hairstyle is not the best one you've ever had. It might be the one that's not flattering for you as much as the others. It feels like you guys can get away with a lot, and like very few things really don't suit you, but it might be just currently there's like certain aspects of your style that are not the best. I'm also seeing you're not very good with black and like very boring colours. Like if you have like a really all plain black outfit, you guys might feel a bit depressed. it feels like very bright out there colours are better for you, and you really do have like a good way with clothes to be able to mix and match them. So yeah, don't be afraid of colours, especially reds. I'm seeing reds and purples are really good for you guys. And again, patterns, but like sticking to traditional shapes, traditional cuts. Yeah, I'm seeing like quite playful style at times. And then you might have like a job that requires you to dress quite smart. So I feel like it's important for you to have a lot of different things in your wardrobe for you to like meet all of your different vibes. Some outfits that are probably just like jeans and a t-shirt, other outfits that might be a business suit, and then maybe really, really amazing dresses that you wear to like big events. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group one, and I hope that resonated for you. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of readings like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Gucci Bloom fragrance sample. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Libra. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. And Jupiter, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have clear, cancel, and release. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Seven of Cups. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Devil. And the Ace of Cups. And then from the Mystic Mondays Tarot, you have the Four of Wands. Interesting. I feel like you guys are very brave with your fashion choices, or at least that would suit you. It would suit you to be like very bold and out there and wear what you want to wear. But I feel like some of you guys might really want to like fit in with people. You might be currently... What I'm seeing is like you might be locking certain items that you really want to wear away in favor of things that other people would find nice, or in favor of things that would make you just blend into the background, blend into the crowd. But I feel like what really suits you is to stand out. What really suits you is to wear your things that are like very, very you. But at the same time, I do feel like your style is very harmonious. It's things that are very... What I feel like is like matchy, to quote Heidi Klum. Like you might wear the same colour, like a whole outfit of blue, a whole outfit of red, a whole outfit of green. And I feel like that really, really works for you. And you might kind of stand out doing that, but I feel like it stands out in a really, really good way. I feel like your style is quite clear, like your actual style that you love is very, very clear to you. But I'm strongly getting the feeling that some of you guys have locked all your favourite items away because they're not in style right now. Like maybe you love skinny jeans, but the world has turned against skinny jeans. And maybe you really like a side parting, but everyone else is doing centre parting now. It doesn't have to be those exact items, but I just feel like maybe you've been convinced by society not to like what you really like. I'm also seeing really clear colours suit you, like very bright colours. Very bright, like aquatic blues would suit you. Very bright reds. Yeah, I'm feeling strongly blue is like your best colour. Blue really, really suits you. Some of you might even have blue eyes. I'm also seeing you have a lot of choice in different like styles to go for. It's like you're very confident with fashion and you can pull it off. What I'm seeing is you guys can pull off pretty much anything as long as you're confident in it. But you might be kind of forcing yourself to wear things you don't even like because you think other people will accept you more. I'm also seeing other people really like your style, and you might be one of those people who always have other people trying to copy you. And I'm seeing you're the sort of person who needs to think outside the box to make yourself look different. Like, it's better for you to look different than try to fit in, I'm seeing. I feel like you naturally would be the sort of person who wants to dress in things that no one else has. But you might have been, like, peer pressured into dressing like everyone else. I'm also seeing your style is very much, like, dependent on the day. You might have certain moods where you want to dress in one way and then other moods where you want to dress completely different. And again, I feel like you can take those risks, like taking fashion risks is good for you. I do feel like you're very popular and people will like automatically want to wear what you wear. So please don't try and fit into trends. It feels like you guys are meant to be a trendsetter rather than a trend follower. And if something's gone out of style, you're the one who can make it come back into style, I'm seeing. But yeah, I do feel like there's certain things you might be currently wanting to convince yourself to like that you need to really say no to, because it's not really your vibe. But at the same time, I do feel like experimentation really works for you because you are confident, you are bold, and it's fun for you. I feel like fashion's really fun. You're the sort of person who likes to have choices of what to wear every day. Like, minimalism is quite a trend at the moment, and some of you might be trying to like clear out all of your massive closet and be more minimal. And you might not want to get rid of all of your stuff, and I feel like if you don't want to, then you shouldn't. You should keep it. Some of you feel like you might be trying to jump on like the newest trend all the time. And I feel like that's really good for you to like experiment with. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's good for you to like get rid of all the old and invite in all new stuff. It's more like taking a new thing here and there and adding it to your existing style that's like very you. But not being afraid to switch it up, not being afraid to try new things. So yeah, really, really nice reading, group 2. I feel like you can pretty much wear whatever you want and whatever makes you feel happy. But definitely like don't allow yourself to be stuck in the box. That's the most important message from this reading. Allow yourself to be a fashion icon and not try and look up to any other fashion icons. So I hope you enjoyed that group 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and join the Tarot and Chill family. Check out the other readings on my channel if you're interested, because I make loads. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Lancôme, the Belle perfume sample. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Mercury, how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. And Scorpio, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have courage and bravery. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Wheel of Fortune. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Ten of Coins. And the Ace of Wands. And then from the Mystic Mondays Tarot, you have the Two of Cups. Really interesting. I feel like you guys might cover up yourselves a lot with maybe like a very plain coat or like very plain outerwear so that people don't get too much of you. It feels like you like to express yourself more through your words and your actions rather than like your fashion. And like maybe fashion's not very important to you. Like it feels like you're the sort of person who really admires personality and like what people say over what they wear. And you might just not really care about fashion. You might be the sort of person who wears like black jeans and a black t-shirt every day. You might have like a work uniform that you wear every day as well, I'm seeing for some of you. But it feels like when you're around your family and your partner, you can kind of express your true self. And your true self might be like really, maybe it's kind of eccentric items sometimes. Like you might have t-shirts that you've had for like 20 years from like some concert you went to when you were like 16. Random items like that you like to wear around the house. I'm also seeing you guys might like to stay in your pajamas and your dressing gown around the house. You might keep your clothes very practical and maybe just like to like stay naked around your house, some of you. Yeah, and I'm seeing definitely like dressing gowns and comfy clothes. But I am seeing there might be certain events where you really like to go all out and show off and make a big impression. And I'm also seeing you guys might be kind of interested in changing your style right now, which might be why you're watching this reading. If that is you, I feel like there's not really much pressure, but you might be trying to make yourself more attractive. If you're single, you might be trying to make yourself more attractive currently, and I feel like what would suit you is like what is kind of stereotypically attractive and like traditionally attractive to whichever like type of person you're interested in. So for example, if you are a heterosexual man, then what would be the most impressive to heterosexual women, for example? Those are the kind of questions to ask, and like vice versa, and just whatever your community is, like whatever community you're interested in. Because it feels like to you guys, fashion and style and like clicks might not be very important, but you might be coming to an understanding that maybe to other people it's important, and it's like a way to meet your tribe. So yeah, I feel like if you're already married and you're already in a couple and you're already quite well established, your image might not be something to think about too much except when it comes to like getting jobs, in which case it feels like just very, very suitable clothes to whatever job you're going for is like all you need to worry about. But yeah, for those of you who are single and like trying to meet the love of your life, I strongly feel like just trying to make yourself more attractive in whatever way that the people you're most interested in would probably find attractive. I'm strongly seeing like for you, if you're a feminine, you might suit having your hair up. You also might suit having shorter hairstyles, very low maintenance, simple hairstyles. In general, I feel like you guys might like to keep it very simple in general. Like whether you're at work, whether you're going to an event, whether you are doing anything, it feels like you might like to have as minimal a wardrobe as possible. So maybe you have like a designated work section, a designated chilling at home section, and like a designated events outfit. But I am seeing that the new things would benefit you right now, like new items. I'm also seeing you should go for quality over quantity. Like it's better for you to have maybe 1 or 2 new items that will last you for a lifetime, rather than having a whole load of stuff that will need to be replaced every season. It feels like you have quite a traditional sense of style. Yeah, I am seeing traditional kind of clothes. So yeah, especially if you are like, for example, a heterosexual woman trying to attract a heterosexual man, you might want to go for like dresses. Extremely feminine, like traditionally feminine outfits, like heels, dresses, things like that, lipstick. And likewise, if you are a heterosexual man trying to attract a heterosexual woman, you might want to think about like suits, maybe growing a beard, like going for very traditional kind of ideas about style. Please don't be offended if you don't fall into those categories. I'm not trying to exclude anyone, I'm just using examples. And yeah, this traditional word keeps coming to me, like very traditional items. And also long-lasting, things that are long-lasting. So yeah, I feel like whenever you buy something new, you'll probably think about it very carefully and invest in it. Pick investment items over temporary items. But yeah, I am getting the feeling that for some of you guys, it's like time for an image change. And the main advice I would give to you is that you might be wearing all black and all very dark colours, like black and navy. And also you might be very, very, very covered up all the time, like you might wear a lot of outerwear. So the only advice I would give to you in terms of changing your style is to maybe think about some lighter colours, brighter colours. And yeah, maybe like less heavy fabrics, heavy things, like lighter weight fabrics. So I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and check out the other content on my channel. I make loads of readings like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Bottega Venetta fragrance sample. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the moon, your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. And Leo, the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Very interesting already. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have power and intention. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the Hierophant. From the good karma tarot, you have the Star and the Moon. And from the Mystic Mondays tarot, you have the Devil. Really interesting energy. I have a really random message to start with. I feel like you guys are going to suit being old. Maybe some of you guys are already a bit older in life and maybe your hair is starting to go grey. And this is like reassurance from spirit that you're really suiting, maturing, like it's really suiting you. I feel like the older you get, the better you're going to look. The more of a really great impression you're going to give to people, the more confident you're going to get in yourself. So that's really, really nice energy. I'm also seeing if you're male, then you might really, really benefit from growing some facial hair. I'm also seeing if you're a feminine, if you're female, you'll benefit from growing very long hair as part of your style. I feel like that will really benefit you, or wearing a very long wig. I'm also seeing for some of you, if you're female, you might really, really suit pink hair. I'm not sure if it's something you've had or something you will have one day in your future, but I feel like even if it's a wig, it would really, really suit you. I also feel like you guys might have like quite a magical sense of style. You might wear things that are very different. They don't have to be dramatically different, but like, for example, it could be very large earrings. You might have tattoos. You might like to wear different prints and patterns. You might wear items that were given to you or you picked up in a charity shop or that you've had for like 15 years. I'm seeing strongly you have like your own traditional sense of style, and you might be quite traditional in what you like to wear, even though you do look quite different. It might be that the kind of items you choose are like very long-standing. So for example, some of you might wear, I'm seeing some of you might wear a bindi every day. Shout out to my audience. India is my second biggest viewership, and India is where the bindi originated. So shout out to my Indian family. And yeah, I'm feeling like some of you might have like traditional items. So for example, saris, turbans for some people, things like that, and also religious items. I'm seeing that really suits you, and you should be very proud, guys. Be very proud of your heritage. Anywhere you're from, if you have like traditional items as part of your culture that you like to wear, please don't be shy about it. Be confident, because I feel like it really, really suits you. And it's like very spiritual items, particularly things like hijabs. Definitely feel very, very confident when you wear those items. I'm also seeing you might like to, for example, if you are Muslim, for example, you might sometimes like to wear things that are haram. You might like to wear things that are not very traditional. Maybe not the items that are your heritage or traditional items, but like very wild items for maybe nights out and things like that. You might also have a bit of a goth side, some of you. You might like to wear loads and loads of black. Especially if you're female, you might like black lipstick, black eyeliner. Maybe you dye your hair black sometimes. Again, black wigs, like very long black wigs would probably suit you guys. Also, if you have black hair, I feel like your black hair is very striking to people. It feels like it's very nice, like a very nice shiny shade of black. But likewise, if you're grey already, I feel like you shouldn't try and cover up your grey. You should rock it. I'm feeling you guys have a very lovely skin tone, and your skin tone might be really, really suited to certain colours. Like I do feel pink for you. Any shade of pink, particularly like fuchsia or very baby light pink. I'm also seeing navy really suits you. Black really suits you. Red really, really suits you, especially red. But I feel like you like to wear a spectrum of colours. At least when you're feeling your most confident, because I am seeing sometimes you guys might feel shy. I feel like you're quite sensitive to other people's reactions to your clothes. So like you might have traditional cultural items that you like to wear, like for example, bindis. But maybe you don't wear them in public because you feel like other people might judge you, especially if you live, like for example, I live in the UK. And it's the sort of thing that would have got you like bullied at school when I went to school. So I'm encouraging you guys to be very strong, but I do understand if you want to dress a bit more bland when you're out the house. I also feel like some of you might be a bit witchy. Your vibe might be witchy, either like a good witch or a bad witch, but I'm seeing like either a lot of pink and like very fun pastel kind of colours. like the pastel witch vibe. Or for some of you, you might be more of a traditional, like witchy, vampire-y, gothic look. And yeah, I'm feeling like you have two sides. Like one side of you is very shy and maybe likes to wear a lot of black and blend in. And the other side of you is very bold. And I feel like you have to dress differently on different occasions to suit yourself. But yeah, the really important message is that you guys should not fear aging, because I feel like you're going to look better and better as you age. It's going to really suit you. It's going to give you like a very higher aura, like you're going to become somebody who seems really respectable, like someone to almost fear. So I hope you enjoyed that group 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and join the Tarot and Chill family. I make a lot of readings like this. Check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Chloe perfume sample. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 6th house, the work, health, and duty area of your life. And Aries, the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have vulnerability and freedom. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have Temperance. And the Empress. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Cups reversed, and the 9 of Wands. I feel like some of you guys might like to dress quite tough, and maybe you do a lot of adventurous things, so you might always like to wear, like, for example, hiking boots, like, for example, very tough shoes, things that will be very long-lasting and durable, like maybe you like to go camping a lot and things like that. So yeah, you might wear clothes that you don't really mind getting dirty. I'm also seeing some of you might be really into working out, so you might wear like yoga clothes all the time or just like your gym clothes. You also might love to garden, so again I'm seeing like your clothes might be muddy quite a lot of the time, you might not really care about them. Or at least like half the time you might be wearing your clothes that you don't really care about. But I'm seeing there's like another side of you where you like to dress up. And you also might like to wear quite like fantastical clothes. This is giving me like cottagecore vibes. Some of you might be into the cottagecore aesthetic. If you don't know what the cottagecore aesthetic is, it's kind of like country, like people who live in the country and they wear like outdoorsy clothes, like Wellington boots, but also really like pretty like fairy dresses. It's a very cute aesthetic, and I feel like if you're the sort of person who rocks that aesthetic, it's like yours for life. Like no one can take that from you. And if it's not for you, it's not for you, and please ignore the message. But either way, I do feel like you like to get dressed up sometimes. And if you're female, I feel like you like very, very, very feminine clothes, or if you identify as feminine, I feel like the really, really more extravagant feminine clothes are the best for you. I'm also seeing you have like a very beautiful feminine shape, and it's great for you to wear dresses and things that show that off. Yeah, I'm strongly feeling like feminine soft colours as well, and like floral prints, floral patterns are very beautiful for you. Really delicate, dainty clothes with like very soft like chiffon fabrics and pastel colours, or like very earthy, grounded, natural colours. Greens, reds, colours that flowers would be or that you would see in nature. I'm seeing if you're a male, you probably really, really don't care about fashion that much, and you probably wear whatever's most comfy and whatever's most practical. It feels like you just like don't love fashion, and maybe you like don't love your wardrobe, and you just wear clothes because you like have to. You might like being naked around your house. Sorry guys, my video died, but what I was saying is I feel like some of you really, really are not into clothes so much, and you kind of just wear whatever's practical and maybe like to be naked at home. I'm also seeing some of you because you're just like dressing for the events around you, like the practical events. You might have a job which is very tough. or an environment that's very tough. So you might dress, like for example, if you are like a gardener, you might dress for that job. But maybe the inside you wants to wear like really, really pretty clothes. And as a result, I'm seeing you like hating your wardrobe and really not finding any joy in it. So yeah, I feel like there's a balance to be had between wearing what's practical and wearing what you really want to wear. I'm also seeing some of you might wear really, really, when I'm saying tough, like maybe clothes to make you look tougher. Because you might be very soft and sweet on the inside, but you might want to like protect yourself by giving off an image that's a bit more hard. So yeah, again, back to the sportswear, like some of you might wear like hoodies all the time, tracksuits, you might wear like certain colours like grey and black that are very tough looking. But maybe on the inside you would prefer to wear different colours. Maybe you would really like to wear other sorts of things. But yeah, I feel like if you are kind of dressing for occasions, it's very important to still do that. But at the same time, maybe when you're around your house, you can dress in the way that your like ideal self would dress. Also, maybe try and make your life more like your ideal self's life, so you can dress in those clothes all the time. But yeah, I feel like you guys probably don't find this reading's topic that important anyway, and I feel like your fashion's not that important to you. When it comes to you guys, I feel like practical is above everything else. And you probably already know what you really, really love, and you probably already have some really beautiful pieces that you love to wear. So I hope you enjoyed that group 5. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of readings like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the YSL Black Opium perfume sample. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Aquarius. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. And the 8th house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have Raise Your Vibration. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the King of Cups. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Swords. You guys have got a couple of extra cards. And then from the Mystic Mondays Tarot, you have the Empress. And the Emperor. Very interesting. Really, really interesting. Well, I'm strongly feeling like you guys maybe you have like a whole circle of friends who all have the same kind of style. And I'm also seeing maybe you and your partner have a very unique style that you share, but maybe not many other people dress in the same way. Yeah, I'm feeling that like maybe your circle is like very different in your personal styles than like the other people in your environment, in your community. Or like maybe you and your partner dress very alike and you have like a shared sense of style. Random message. I'm feeling like you guys might like to experiment with new trends and like to change your style a lot. It feels like you're quite interested in what is trendy at the moment. You're quite interested in finding what's futuristic, like what will come into trend next year. I'm also feeling you guys are quite into fashion. Like it feels like you're very sensitive and in tune. Like you'll pick up quickly if people are not wearing a certain item anymore. Or if everyone around you has a certain item, you'll be very aware. I feel like you're the sort of person where you might get a bit disappointed if, for example, you jump on a trend really quickly. And maybe once you jump on something, it's not a trend, it's just like something you like. But then I'm seeing that it might get popular and you get disappointed and feel like you have to get rid of it. But likewise, I'm seeing there's certain trends or certain items, certain things that you wear that you're like married to. There's certain things that are very perfect for you and I feel like you might have had them for a really long time. They might be very out there items, like for example, maybe you have a lot of like glittery, sparkly stuff, or very extravagant, out there kind of fabrics. Maybe one of a kind custom pieces, haute couture, stuff like that. Or that might be your fantasy to own that kind of stuff. It feels like you guys do have a taste that is out there. Or that would suit you at least, because it feels like you have like a unique look. And it does feel like you have like your foot on the pulse or your finger on the pulse of what is good. Sorry guys, I'm having a lot of technical issues today. But yeah, I'm seeing you're very, very in tune with fashion. You're very fashion forward. Some of you guys, you might always change your style, but I'm seeing for those of you who are married, your wedding ring is like a big part of your style and it never changes. Like you're always, always, always wearing your wedding ring, and it might be a very statement piece. I'm also feeling like it's really, really nice and you're always like very excited to wear it and you wear it with pride. So that's a really lovely message. I'm also seeing some of you, if you're single, like you might sometimes get a bit depressed and then you wear like the same clothes for ages. Yeah, like the same clothes, or maybe you wear black, nothing but black t-shirts for like a week straight and all of your friends know that you're depressed. Or they know that you're like going through a heartbreak or a breakup because you started dressing really boring for a week and they're used to you dressing interesting. I am seeing you guys like to change it up a lot. And like you have, I feel like some of you like you plan your outfits in advance. Like you might plan a full week's worth of outfits. I'm also seeing there is like a code between your friends, like maybe an outfit code. Or maybe in your community, like some of you might be like LGBTQ and you might have like a badge that you wear with pride sort of thing. Like take that either literally or metaphorically. There might be something you wear to kind of indicate to people that you're like interested in a certain type of person. Please take that how it resonates. I'm also seeing likewise if you're like a heterosexual man, you might dress in like a very stereotypically male way. And likewise, if you're like a female, a heterosexual female, you probably dress very, very feminine. And I'm also seeing you're very, very attractive naturally. So it's like whatever you wear, you can get away with it, even when you're in your like depressed outfits. It still feels like you look good, like whether you're wearing something really basic or something very out there. I'm seeing you're very comfortable with style and very comfortable with fashion and also very comfortable wearing like bummy clothes. Yeah, like you guys don't really care if you are dressed up or not dressed up, which is why you will just go out wearing whatever sometimes. And yeah, I'm strongly feeling this vibe of like you matching with people you really love. Like you might become influenced by people when you really love them. You might kind of attach yourself to them in a way where you start like borrowing their items or wanting to match with them when you go out. Like maybe you and your friends sometimes coordinate your outfits. And really cute things like that, like you and your partner coordinating your outfits. I'm also feeling like you dress in a very coordinated way. And I'm also seeing some of you might dress in, or you might be like non-binary. And you might also, maybe sometimes you like have different identities, like you might dress more masculine one day, more feminine the other day, depending on how you feel about yourself that day. And yeah, I feel like it's very comfortable for you, like you don't really think about it, you just feel. But then likewise, some of you like plan your outfits in advance and you get really excited about it. It's like a really fun part of your routine. I feel like you're very masterful at fashion and style and I don't really need to tell you what suits you. It's like been really fun to do your reading, to be honest, because it feels like you guys are a bit of a vibe, fashion-wise. So yeah, please comment below what you would like to wear on a day-to-day basis. I'm really interested. And thank you so much for watching Group 6. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Also check out the other content on my channel because I make loads of other readings you might be interested in. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose YSL Tuxedo. This is a really good fragrance, by the way. From the astrology reading cards, you have Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. And Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have divine timing. From the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, you have the High Priestess. Really interesting vibe I'm getting from you guys already. Ooh, really nice. From the Good Karma Tarot, you have the Magician. And the Seven of Cups. Very nice vibe. And finally, from the Mystic Mondays Tarot, you have the King of Pentacles. Wow, really nice vibe. Okay, if you're a man, and especially if you're a bit elder, I feel like some of you guys watching might be a bit elder, or at least like an old soul. But yeah, if you're a man, I really, really highly recommend navy blue suits for you. Specific item, but I feel like every guy looks amazing in a navy blue suit. Specifically navy, like don't get black, get navy. Also, this kind of fragrance, like, it's called Tuxedo. So I feel like, yeah, Tux and a really good fragrance. You guys might be the sort of people who, especially if you are elder, I feel like you like traditional things. Timeless, classic kind of pieces. And you don't have to be an elder, but I'm getting like a slightly shamanic vibe from you guys. I feel like you might be the sort of people who like to wear very, very, very traditional clothing. Like forget a suit, maybe you like to wear ancient clothes. Like I know there's a trend in China that was going around where people are liking to wear the traditional clothes from like hundreds of years ago. And I just thought that was really cool. I feel like you guys might be the sort of person who want to do that. This came up in another reading, but I feel like if you have any traditional clothes, traditional to your culture, those would be very nice to wear. And yeah, again, like you might be mystical and you might have certain items that are very mystical that you like to wear, like protective talismans and things like that. I am getting a really interesting vibe from you, and I do feel like you have like an old soul and you would benefit from those really classic traditional items. But at the same time, I do feel like you're a little bit eccentric, like you're not boring. Just because I'm saying like more traditional clothing, please don't think that's boring, because most people are not dressing like that nowadays. Most people are wearing like very cheaply manufactured fast fashion. And I feel like you guys are more into timeless quality pieces that you can wear for your whole life, that someone really took their time to make. I'm seeing you think a lot about fashion, like you guys are the sort of people to think about, is this garment sustainable? Is this company good to buy from? You also might be able to make your own clothes, and you might like to make your own and wear your own clothes. If you do, I really, really rate you. I think you're an absolute G if you do that. I would really love to see your clothes. Like if you have an Instagram where you sell your pieces, please post it below and I will try and unblock it, because YouTube will usually flag things like that. I'm also feeling like if you are, this is a super random message, but if you are like a fashion influencer, and or if you are a like fashion designer, I feel like your time will come where what you make is the vibe. Because I do feel like what you're making is more timeless, but it just might not be the right moment, because what's trendy right now is like really temporary. And I feel like you also like to come up with ideas, like you are quite experimental. Even though you do suit very traditional clothing and like long-wearing, long-lasting clothing, I feel like you also have a uniqueness about you where you can't look boring, you can't look like everyone else. You need some kind of individualism about you, and I feel like you might like to wear more interesting colours that are not necessarily the trends. I'm feeling the really, really beautiful colours for you would be navy, lilac, blue, like any kind of light blue or shades of blue, pink. Pretty much any bright, vibrant colours. Also greens, shades of greens. I'm also feeling very light colours like white and grey. I feel like you guys can pull off a lot of colours, but you should steer clear of black. I'm also feeling your hair is very beautiful and you might like to grow your hair long. I'm seeing you guys might like to keep your hair very natural, like in its very natural state. And you might not need to do much to it. Like you guys might be the sort of person who just washes it and goes, and you look fire. Yeah, I'm also feeling some of you like the main thing you do to your hair is just a great cut, especially if you're a guy. I feel like all you need is a great cut, and some of you just like a great hat if you're a man. You might be able to change your whole aura by just adding a hat or taking a hat away. You might be able to really transform your image. And I'm feeling for some of you might have curly hair and you straighten it and you look really different. Or vice versa, like you have straight hair and occasionally you curl it and you look very different. I'm also feeling when you guys get older, and some of you guys are already a bit older, when you start to get grey or white hair, it will be very beautiful on you. This also came up in another reading. I feel like you'll really benefit from some years of age. Random message, but some of you guys might be teachers. And I feel like you might have to wear certain very practical clothes for your work. Some of you guys might be art teachers and you might be able to get away with like more eccentric clothes. But yeah, if you are like a teacher or somebody, you might have to dress quite plain. But I feel like you still look very stylish, like you're the sort of person people admire because you are very stylish, and it is like that classical, traditional style that can't be argued or debated with. Like all these trends at the moment are coming and going, but I feel like you guys' personal sense of style is eternal. And you will really like analyze trends when they come to see if they are gonna stay or if they're really temporary, to see if they're gonna suit you or not. I'm feeling if you're a feminine, you might dress very modestly. Again, like very traditional clothing. You might even have like certain religious customs that dictate that. And I feel like you still look very put together and stylish, like you find ways to make it really, really work in your favor. I'm also getting a vibe that you like to be quite free to wear what you want and also very comfortable in your clothes. Whether you're doing something chill or like smart, I feel like you always need to wear something comfortable, even if it looks dressed up. And I'm also seeing that you've learned a lot about your own style. Like you've really learned how to perfect your own style over the years, or you were just like naturally born with an innate sense of it, which is why I'm strongly feeling like some of you guys might be fashion designers. So yeah, really great reading. I'm feeling like you're a trendsetter. You're the sort of person who could influence other people to want to dress like you. And also maybe like you can teach other people how to dress, like you might be a fashion influencer. So I hope you enjoyed that group 7. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.